From Boston, the winner plays that Miami Heat team on Monday night. Andre Iguodala, the Sixers' lone all-star, with a ferocious dunk. But the veteran Celtics have the 8-point advantage after the first two quarters. Leading by 8, our game track brought to you by Dark Knight Rises. Same scenario, some rough shooting, although the defense has been tremendous. Very good free throw shooting. But overall, the defense dominating like it has much of this series as we get set for the third quarter.
But they've also got to handle the ball better against the Celtics' pressure.
And they've not been a good shooting team all season. Certainly not one of the better ones. Is a foul call on Ray Allen. But their defense, once again, keeping them in games as we send it to Doris.
Well, the turnovers were exactly what associate head coach Michael Curry talked about. He said, we're hurting ourselves, giving them some points, getting them out in transition. He said, we actually liked what we did in our half-court defense. He said, in our half-court offense, we've got to continue to move the basketball. He said, we've got to make shots. He said, it's a make-miss league. He said, yes, ma'am. Mike.
Yes, ma'am. As Oz misfires right there. Brand gets fouled. Well, they set an NBA record this year for fewest turnovers per game ever since they started keeping that stat. The Pistons, the team about 6 years ago, had it. But a tremendous number, just over 11 turnovers a game. That is a great number. And just they've turned it over too many times here so far.
Well, one of the ways you beat yourself in this league is to turn it over. And sometimes you can amaze yourself at how many games you can win if you just don't beat yourself. And by turning it over that few times, you're maximizing your chances to have extra possessions versus a more careless team.
And you talk about why some teams are more than others. Coaching has a lot to do with it. Doug Collins tells his player, crazy passes, you won't play for me. If you are careless with the basketball, you'll be on the bench.
I wonder if he hurt their feelings with that.
Garnett with a jump shot and able to get it to go. You know, another guy, no matter where he coached, whether it was Detroit or Minnesota, Flip Saunders teams were always one of the very best. Meanwhile, this is the largest lead for the Celtics. Holiday misses. Hawes tries to keep it alive, picked up by Garnett.
And Mike, Flip Saunders is actually working for the Boston Celtics as a consultant during these playoffs. He's here in the building, he's been with them.
Ray Allen way off. You have one of the best shooters to ever play the game, the all-time leading three-point shooter, and it's just so obvious that he's just not right. He doesn't really have that balance that you normally see. That ankle giving him so many problems. Iguodala misses that. I mentioned earlier about Iguodala struggling from three. He was brutal against Chicago. He's actually shot it very well in this series, but not that time. Garnett drives past Brand and draws the foul. It's going to be 2 on Brand.
And what we showed at halftime was the same thing that the Celtics just did that time. Garnett enters to Pierce, double team, back out to Garnett, moves it to the weak side, and then gets Pierce on the pin down again. And Pierce then found Garnett a second time, and Garnett drew the foul.
Shot clock down to 7. Pierce chased by Iguodala on the pull-up. Pierce shot won't go. Garnett offensive rebound. Back out Allen. He squared that time, and again too strong. Ray Allen 1 of 8 from the field, 0 for 5 from downtown. Celtics haven't made a three-pointer. They've tried 11 of them. Brand, little fake. More missed shots. Another one of those games you can really pad your rebounding stats. Allen trying to front inside on Turner, and Turner with a good move.
And Doug Collins' hope is that Evan Turner, because he does have limited shooting range, becomes a better and better post-up player because he has great size and some good instincts in the paint.
That's his first bucket of the night. Pierce back to Rondo. Rondo on the drive, scoop layup. Lead back up to 9, equaling the largest of the game. Turner gets that one to go. What's his best position?
He's just a basketball player. He had the ball in his hands a lot at Ohio State. It's been an adjustment for him to play off the ball a little bit more. But he should be a very good defender. He's obviously already an established rebounder.
Iguodala deflects it. Shot clock winding down. Pierce is going to have to jack one up. On the pull-up. Gets it to go as the shot clock expires. Holiday runs down the other end. That gets the crowd going as well. Drew Holiday can't connect. Elton Brand tries to tip it. Picked up by Rondo. Rondo yelling for Pierce to get him the ball. Garnett wants it. Throw it, he says. Rondo gets it to Bass. Bass connects. First double-digit lead of the night. Doug Collins points to Thaddeus Young, says get in the game. Iguodala on the drive. Turner fakes. Pulls up. A couple of good buckets from Turner. Rondo poked away by Brand. Bad pass from Rondo. Brand throws it up. Iguodala's not going to be able to save it. And the Celtics will get it back.
And I just disagree with that being a shot clock reset. He had no control over that.
No, what they say is if you are able to throw it like towards a teammate, they'll reset it. But that was just kind of flipped it up there.
I mean, how is that control?
To me, on that particular play, you're penalizing excellent defense by resetting the shot clock on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Alley-oop to Garnett. Ball tipped, taken by Bass. Rondo shuffle pass, Ray Allen. Garnett, wide open jumper. And Thaddeus Young the rebound. Iguodala races down the floor. Double clutch, throws it behind. Young able to tip it. Holiday hits a three. Big bucket from Philadelphia. That cuts it to 6. Granted, it's still early in the third quarter. And the Celtics look like they're on the verge of perhaps pulling away a bit. Well, nobody's shooting well enough to even think about that, I guess. Good defense, Iguodala denying Pierce. Shot clock down to 3 again. Good defense from Holiday. Rondo forced to put up a shot. That won't go. This Philly defense is terrific, Jeff.
I love their perimeter defense tonight with Turner, and Iguodala's given an outstanding effort, as has Holiday.
Young, bank shot, difficult from Thaddeus Young, and 7 straight points by the Sixers. They're back within 4.
Thaddeus Young has a small forward body type, but when he's matched up against power forwards, his quick first step is his advantage.
Garnett doubled. Bass, he's the one left open this time. Can't connect. Bass 5 of 9 from the field. He leads all scorers with 12. Turner, not that time. Pierce has been rebounding like a demon in the playoffs as Rondo comes up. Allen to Garnett. Iguodala knocks it away. Shot clock again winding down. Ray Allen trying to get free. The runner short. Tips it, won't go. Rebound Young. Here's Turner. Turner goes right at Pierce. Blocked by Pierce. Bass, though, takes it away. And a push call against Turner. As Turner inadvertently walks over Bass. Excellent defensive play from Paul Pierce. Now we've got a timeout. Sixers, though, despite the horrible shooting, keep hanging around.
Well, good drive by Thaddeus Young. Little running hook shot. And then Holiday knocking in the 3. Sixers on a mini run to cut it to 4.